Lifting the arms up to the sky, butterfly down, chin to chest round, dropping the hands down towards the ground. Then restack, back up tall, arms to the sky. Butterfly the arms down, chin to chest round, dropping down. Restack, back up tall, arms to the sky. Beautiful, just taking your time, just finding your own rhythm, your own pace. Now I'll go for about 4 more. And last ones. Once you're done, restack the spine, bring the hands together, lift the palms to the ceiling. So interlace the fingers, palms to the ceiling, stretch out through the whole body here. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands back down by your side. Little roll out of those shoulders. Beautiful. Now while we're standing, we're going to lift the right arm up to the sky. From here, we're sliding the left hand down the leg as we rainbow the arm over the body. Then we lift back up, slide the hand down the leg as the other arm comes up and over. Beautiful, that's it. Just doing that stretch down the side, just alternating side to side here. Alright, let's do one more each side until we've evened out. And then once you're done coming back up, you're going to roll those shoulders out. Beautiful. Alright, now before we come down to the mat, we're just going to do one more version of our roll down. So for this one, we're interlacing our fingers, placing our hands behind our head. Standing up tall, elbows come out wide, arch through the spine, push the chest forward, look to the sky. Then we round through the spine, chin to chest, keep your legs straight, dropping down. Then once you come down as low as you can, bend into the knees, restack the spine, elbows come out wide, arch, chest forward. Then we round, dropping back down, bending into the knees, lifting up and arch. Now as you come down, we can allow the elbows to come in towards each other. Start to feel that stretch through the back of the neck. We're not going crazy with the stretch, but we just want to start to feel a little bit of a stretch through the back of the neck. So you can do that by just allowing the arms to become heavy. Lifting back up. We'll do 2 more. That's it. And last ones. Coming all the way back up. Once you're done, hands back down by your side. Big roll out through those shoulders. Beautiful work. Let's stand at the end of our mat so we've got our room in front of us. Dropping the hands down to the ground. If you need to bend the knees, go for it. We're going to walk out into pike and we're going to hold into pike for a moment. So walking those hands out. Try and keep your heels as close down towards the ground as you can. And from here, I'm going to give you 2 options. Option 1 is we just hold into pike, both heels dropping. Option 2, one knee drops down, the other heel drops. So we go into our cycle, but it's a really slow cycle, dropping one knee in, the other heel down. Or just continue that hold. Beautiful, that's it. Doing really well. We're going to hold for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently dropping the knees, untucking those toes. Find child's pose, reaching the hands forward, dropping the bum down to the heels. Now you can either keep those knees a bit closer together or bring them out, dropping the chest down even further. Beautiful, that's it. Using the exhale, see if you can continue to drop that chest down, reaching the fingertips forward, sinking the bum to the heels. We're holding here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now staying in this position, bring your left hand and feed it under the right. So left hand comes in and feed it under the right, like you were going to do, like thread the needle. So from here, we're just going to hang out here. This is going to start to give us a stretch into that left shoulder joint. And if you want to get a bit deeper into it, think about your right armpit dropping down towards the mat. And it doesn't really even need to move that much for you to feel that stretch a bit more intensely. So we'll hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Swapping arms. Bring the right arm now, feed it under the left. So like a thread the needle. And think about that arm just sinking down. Using the exhale to drop further down into your child's pose. And again, if you want to get that bit deeper into the right shoulder joint, think left armpit dropping down towards the mat. And again, doesn't really even need to move that much, if any. It's just the feeling of it dropping. We'll get a bit more into the shoulder. And we're holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both hands come forward. All right, now you can opt to keep the knees apart or bring them back in together. I find for my hips, I find them a bit more comfortable back in together for this one. Just see what works for you, okay? We're sliding the hands forward as we lift the bum up towards the ceiling. All right, so hands are extended long. Now for this stretch, I know a lot of people can really feel this quite a lot in the shoulders to the point where it's really not comfortable whatsoever. If that's the case and you just need to take the pressure off a little bit, take a slight bend into the arms. Still continue to drop the chest down towards the mat. And then as you can, just slowly creeping those fingertips forward, dropping the chest down. Beautiful. We're holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly walking the hands back. Bum hits the heels or as close to the heels as we can get it. And then we're going to lift up onto our hands and knees. Hands are going to come directly under the shoulders. Knees are under the hips, at hip distance apart. All right, happy cat, angry cat. Drop that tummy down, look to the sky. Round the spine, look to the knees. Drop the tummy down, look to the sky. Round the spine, look to the knees. Go for another 10 or so here, just taking your time, finding your own rhythm here. If you'd like to focus on the breath, inhale to lift, so inhale to angry cat. Exhale, happy cat. Inhale, angry cat. Exhale, happy cat. All right, 5 to go. Couple more. Last ones. And then once you've done your last ones, just come back to a neutral spine. So in between happy cat and angry cat. Beautiful. All right. Into some thread the needle now. Lifting the left arm up to the sky, opening up through the chest. Thread the needle, resting the arm down. Then we open back up, extend the arm to the sky, open up through the chest. Thread the needle, resting the arm down. Beautiful. Let's go for 4 more of those. Lifting up, open through the chest, thread the needle, resting that arm down so we can still get that stretch into our shoulder joint. All right, let's do 2 more. And then we'll swap sides. Alright, lifting the arm up to the sky, open up through the chest. Thread the needle, resting the arm down. Lift up and open. Thread and rest. Up and open. Thread and rest. That's it, 3 to go. Two. And last ones. Beautiful. Pushing back into your child's pose. Dropping the bum down to the heels, extending the arms forward. Reaching them as far forward as you can. Holding here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lifting up, tucking the toes, bum to the sky. We're going to move into pigeon pose. Bring the right knee down in between the hands. Drop the back knee, untuck the back toes. Beautiful. From here, sink down into your preferred position, whether that's hands, forearms, forehead, or chest onto the ground. And we're just going to hang out here for the next 60 seconds, just sinking down into that right hip. And using the exhale to sink deeper into that hip. Seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press the hands into the mat. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, bum to the sky, swapping legs. Going back into pike, then drop that left knee down. Drop the back knee, untuck the back toes. Again, make any of those little adjustments. Then drop down into your preferred position. Sinking into that left hip now. exhale to drop that a little bit deeper into the glute. Alright, 15 seconds to go. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press the hands into the mat. Tuck the back toes, bum to the sky. Gently dropping the knees down. Untuck those toes back into child's pose. Beautiful. Alright, we're going to drop our chest and belly down onto the mat now. We're going to move a bit more into the shoulder, like more the front of the shoulders now. So what we'll do is bring our right hand out to the side, so out to the T. Left hand is pushing into the mat. Left heel kicks towards your butt cheek. So left hand to the mat, left heel kicks. And then we push our left hand into the mat to roll over. Chest is now facing the left. Now from here, you can opt to stay here, just using that top hand to support yourself. Option 2 is we take it a step further and also get into that left hip flexor. So we grab hold of our foot, pulling our heel towards our butt. Now if that doesn't feel like you today, don't stress, we will do more hip flexor stretches later. But if not, just hand into the mat, dropping the toes down towards the mat. Beautiful, that's it. And then see if you can roll over. So we're really, the main focus of this stretch is to get into the front of that right shoulder. So having the arm out to the T, pushing over like so. Down, having the arm out to a T. And if it just doesn't feel right for you, sometimes it just doesn't feel right, and that's okay. We drop the heel and then we push over. So our full chest is really facing the other side. I'm just going to demonstrate on the other side. So we're kind of rolling over like so, and then grabbing the foot from there. Yeah, that's right. It's a weird stretch. I have to admit. Even if you don't go for that second part and just have your hand pushed into the mat just to support you, and then think about the toes just dropping down to the ground. All right, we're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back over onto your belly. We'll set up for the other side. So left arm comes out to a T. Right hand pushes into the mat. Right heel kicks your butt cheek, or kicks towards your butt cheek. Push the hand into the mat and we roll over. All right, from here we can support or grab that foot. Holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back over onto your belly. That's it. We're pressing the hands into the mat. Chest lifts up, extending the arms. And then we come up into angry cat and back into child's pose. So we go angry cat to cobra, angry cat to child's pose. Shuffle a little bit further forward on that. Angry cat to cobra, angry cat to child's pose. Now you can take this as fast or as slow as you would like. If you would like to focus on your breath work for this one, we inhale to lift, exhale to drop. 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 And we'll go for 3 or 4 more here, depending on your pace. lift. Exhale to drop. We'll do one more. We'll all meet back in child's pose. Just take your time coming back, staying in your own rhythm, your own pace. And then once you're back into child's pose, extending the arms long, dropping the bum down towards the heels. And we're holding for about the next 10 seconds or so. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're coming over to a seated position now. So however you like to get there, I like to cross those feet over, walk the hands back and flip over onto the bum. And we go into spine stretch. Let's get those legs out wide, tall through the spine, hands down in front, toes pointing through the back of the legs whilst we're doing our spine stretch. Now, one extra thing you may like to add in here is we come forward, we do our 3 pulses, then we lift the arms to the sky, straight spine, rainbow the arms down. Chin to chest, round, press forward, 1, 2, 3, arms to the sky, rainbow them down and around. 1, 2, 3, lift, rainbow. Beautiful. Let's do 3 more of those. And 2 more. Last ones. 1, 2, 3, lift and rainbow. Bringing the legs back in together. We'll have the feet together, knees apart, dropping our chest forward. Elbows pressed into those knees, pulling the feet towards the torso, dropping that chest forward. Beautiful, that's it. All right, we're holding here for the next 30 seconds. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back up tall. Coming into a cross-legged position or kneeling, whatever you find most comfortable. We're going to focus more on the upper body here. So even if you like to sit in a chair, you can opt to do that here as well. So placing the hands onto the knees, let's drop those shoulders down away from the ears. And we're just going to start with our chin to chest, head coming all the way back. Chin to chest, head coming all the way back. You're always welcome to close your eyes through this next little series. Alright, one more each way. And then we'll bring the head back up. Right ear drops down towards the right shoulder. Left ear down towards the left shoulder. And we just keep alternating side to side. Keep mindfully thinking about those shoulders, just dropping away from the ears. Because as they do, they like to creep up and hang out with the earlobes sometimes when we're stressed or we're sitting at a desk, which is fun. We'll do 2 more each way. Beautiful, that's it. All right. Bringing your chin to chest, head comes all the way to one way, all the way back. Other side, chin to chest, then reverse your circle back in the opposite direction. Chin to chest and reverse. Now we'll do one more each way. And then coming all the way back up, we'll bring our right hand up and overhead, over the left ear, and then dropping the head down to the right. This is where we really, again, mindfully think about that shoulder dropping down. So placing the hand down onto the ground can help that here. All right, we're going to be holding this one for a little bit longer today. So just holding into this one position, we'll start to move through the neck in a moment. Alright, now when you're ready, we're going to slowly drop our chin down towards our chest. Slowly coming down, feeling that stretch and move through the neck, coming further back into the neck. Once you've found that natural stopping point, we're slowly going to turn our head to look under the right armpit. Turning, turning, turning. And once you've found that natural stopping point here, we're going to hold. Keep holding, doing really well. We've got 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Releasing, coming back up with the head. And we'll swap sides. Left hand over the right ear, head drops down to the left, shoulder drops down, hand can come down to the ground if that helps it drop, and we're just holding here. A little bit longer. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring your chin down towards your chest. And then again, once you find that natural stopping point, turn the head to look under that left armpit, and we're going to hold. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming all the way back up. Little roll through those shoulders. Beautiful work. All right, hands onto the chest. So one hand on top of the other. Light amount of pressure. Head goes all the way back. Looking straight back. So we're feeling that stretch straight down the front of the neck. And we're going to hold this one for a good 20 seconds here. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back up, we reset. We take the head all the way back first, then off to the right. So we get that stretch down the left. Holding for another 10. 3, 2, and 1. Coming back up. All right, let's do the other side. So head goes all the way back and off to the left. So all the way back, off to the left. And 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back up. All right, we've got one more little stretch to do in this series. This is where we interlace the fingers and bring those hands up behind the head. I'm going to come up onto my knees for this one, just because I feel a bit more comfortable there for this. If you'd like to, give it a go, but if you're more comfortable cross-legged, feel free to stay there. Hands interlaced behind the head. We're going to arch through the spine, look up to the sky. Round through the spine, bringing the elbows together, pull the chin down towards the chest, and allow your arms to become heavy as the elbows come in together. Then we lift back up, opening like a sunflower, elbows out wide. Coming down, chin to chest, elbows coming together, bringing the head down as low as you can. Arms become heavy, so we start to feel that stretch through the back of the neck. Lifting back up, arch through the spine, look to the sky. Now, if you're not feeling much of a stretch through the back of the neck, as you come down, arms become heavy and you can give yourself just that slow pull down with the head so you can start to feel that stretch into the back of the neck. Lifting back up, arching through the spine. We'll do 3 more. Two. And last ones. Coming all the way back up, dropping the arms back down by your side. Big roll out through those shoulders. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, so actually we're going to do one more stretch while we're here. Bringing the right hand up, waving, dropping it back behind your head. Then bring your left hand to elbow, and then we're going to reach those fingertips down our spine. So as you're pulling that elbow down, see if you can get those fingertips just that little bit further down your back. We're holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing down, roll those shoulders. Then we lift the left arm up to the sky, little wave, drop the fingertips down the spine. Grab hold of that elbow and see if you can reach those fingertips further down your spine. That's it. We're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing the arms down. Beautiful work. We're going to work our way back into child's pose now. So coming over onto the hands and knees, pushing back into child's pose, and we're placing one hand on top of the other. All right, sliding the hands towards the knees as we round through the spine, lifting up, arms to a T, arch through the spine, look to the sky. Then we do a big butterfly up and over with those hands as we dive back down into the pond, sliding the hands forward. Now you have 2 options here. You can stay with your bum down towards your heels, or as you slide the hands towards the knees, we lift the bum up, and then we lift up, arch through the spine, arms to a T, look to the sky. And then we do a big butterfly up and over with the hands. Hands land closer towards the knees, and then we slide the hands forward for a nice flowing drop down. Then we slide the hands towards the knees, lifting up, arch through the spine. Big butterfly up and over, dive back down into the pond. 2 more. Last one. And diving back down into the pond, dropping back into child's pose, dropping the chest down, dropping the bum to the heels, reaching those fingertips forward for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, from here we're going to just come back over onto our bum. So crossing the legs, walking the hands back, flipping over, or however you like to get there. And we're just going to shuffle forward so we've got room behind us to lay down. And we're going just dropping our back down onto the mat. Walking your feet apart to either side of your mat. We're going to go for our wide knee rock or our windscreen wipers. So knees drop down to one side, look over the opposite shoulder. Knees lift up and over. We look over the opposite shoulder. Now as you're doing your windscreen wipers, let's think about those knees dropping down as low as we can get them down towards the mat. And that's going to start to get into those hip flexors again. Now hands here, they really don't need to do anything except for to stay out of the way. So wherever they land is fine. We'll go for about 3 more each way. Last ones each way. Beautiful, that's it. And we're going to walk those feet back in together, just about hip distance apart. All right, bringing the right leg over the left knee, we're going to move into our figure 4 glute stretch. Now this might already feel like a good stretch for you. If so, awesome. If you're not feeling much, press the right knee away with the hand or bring the hands in and around the left leg, pulling it back towards your face. Now you can either bring chin to chest here or leave your head down on the mat, whatever's more comfortable for you. And if you like to go for those rocks side to side, go for it. I'm just going to hold here for the next 20 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's swap those legs around. All right, either pushing the knee away or bringing the hands in and around the opposite leg, pulling it back towards your face, either chin to chest or leaving the head down on the mat. Again, we go for those little rocks side to side here if that feels good for you. Just holding for another 20. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we are going to move into our diaphragmatic breathing, which means we're stretching out our diaphragm. So whatever position you're most comfortable in, if you like to be seated here, be seated. If you like to lay on the ground, you can have knees up, legs long. I really enjoy, and I don't have one here to demonstrate, I really like to pop a longer pillow under my knees just to lift the knees. That feels just very comfortable. So whatever position you like to be in, we're placing one hand on our belly, one hand on our chest. And let's just start breathing in and out. Just starting to notice which hand is rising and falling, or if both are rising and falling. And then we start to want to pay attention to the hand that's on the belly. As we inhale through the nose, expand that belly full of air. Feel the hand rise with the breath. And then exhale out of the mouth all of that air. Inhale, expand the belly. Exhale, let all of that air drop back out. Inhale. And exhale. So continue here your own rhythm. As you go for the exhale, out of the mouth, feel the belly button drop towards the spine. And then inhale, expand that belly. One more deep belly breath. Expand that belly full of air. Exhale all of the air back out. And then return to your regular breath. We can start to wiggle the toes. Open the eyes. Have a little bit of a stretch. And then just take your time coming back up. And we are all done for the evening.